If you're looking for the newest trail running headlamp with 24-hour runtime, look no further than the Fenix HM65R-T. Hi guys, Harrison here from LED Torch Shop, here with the new Fenix headlamp, lightweight headlamp, trail running headlamp. It's called the HM65R-T, T for trail running. Really great little unit. But before I get into that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that bell button. We got new content coming out all the time, so keep yourself up to date. Let's get into it. So first of all, what you get inside the new HM65R-T is you obviously get your HM65R-T headlamp. Comes with a battery supplied, a 3500 milliamp battery, 18650. You also get a charging cable, so it is USB-C quick charge, and that's just recharging right at the back there with a toggle USB-C port there. You also get spare O-ring, so make sure you use those if you see any damage on yours. It keeps that waterproof rating nice and tight. You get your warranty card here. You also get your instruction booklet as well, with all the specs through there that you need to know about, run times and everything like that. But we'll get straight into the light. There's a lot to talk about, and yeah, it's just a great unit. So what you get with the HM65R-T is two LEDs. So on the spot side, you got a luminous SST40 LED, and on the flood side, you got a Cree XP-G2 S3, which is a neutral white LED. Really, really nice output on that one. Makes it really good for working or just even walking around outside. It renders colors really, really nicely. You got a spot and flood button on here, so Fenix make it nice and easy for you to use. One side activates the spot and the other side activates the flood. They're both independent, so you can have the flood on full and the spot on half or low, and vice versa, or just flood or just spot. So really customizable and super easy to use. Probably the biggest feature of this headlamp, besides the output and everything, is the headband. As you can see, it's quite thick, a lot thicker than just your generic sort of headband strap. They're sort of marketing it more as a trail running headlamp, so you can make this thing really, really tight and it's not going to move around at all. One hand adjustable too, with this sort of toggle strap here. Really, really easy. All you have to do is pull it out like that, click it in, and then just wind it up and it can go as tight as you want. I found it super easy to use, and like I said, you can make it really, really tight, so the thing's not going to move around, especially if they're sort of wanting you to run around with it. You want it to be nice and secure, and it's definitely going to do that. Outputs and run times, you can get a maximum of 1500 lumens out of this, boasting 24-hour runtime on the spot low, which is yeah, really awesome to walk around with. Actually, it's not crazy smooth reflector in there. It does have a little bit of like orange peel sort of face to it, so you are going to get a really nice spread, but the middle is actually concentrated quite a lot, so you are going to get good distance on that low as well. That is going to be no drama walking around the trails, that's for sure. Moving up to high on the spotlight, you're going to get about 400 lumens for about 12 hours, and that's running off that 3500 milliamp 18650. But again, I don't think run times are going to be a big issue with this. It's more about the output. Run times, you can easily carry an extra 18650 with you. Running on the spot high is 1300 lumens, which is super bright, really throwy, and a really nice white. So you are going to get some penetrating distance with that one. I had it out there looking into the tree canopy, down some sort of darker, longer little back trails, and yeah, it pushes out a long way. Then you've got the floodlight. So on low, 5 lumens, so really, really low output, which is actually great for sort of really up close things. You're not really going to be able to walk around with that. I couldn't find anyway. I found it more for really up close stuff. Moving on to the medium mode, you got 70 lumens output, which is great for up close working, sort of, yeah, in a tight confined space. That is a really, really nice light. And then full floodlight, 400 lumens, which is huge output, And yeah, it just lights up a great area, especially with that Cree LED in there, that neutral white LED. Yeah, it just renders colors fantastic. So if you're on the trails and you've got nice like flora and fauna around you, it's just going to light that up fantastic. Or if you're working, it'll just light up like wires and anything that's a bit colorful. It's just going to light it up and just bring out those colors really nicely. So great run times. As I said, you can have it fully customizable, fully spot, full flood, any way you want. Great headlamp just to have as a general purpose light, but like I said, they are sort of marketing this as more of a trail light, and I can kind of see that. I mean, the strap's super heavy duty, really nice, big and bulky, which is kind of what you want. You want it to fit on your head nicely. You don't want it digging in or any hot spots, and I don't think you're going to get that from this at all. It's going to be really comfortable, and I like that they ran the 18650 in here, just because you don't want anything too heavy, like a 21700 if you're on the trails. So carrying an extra 18650 is going to be no drama at all. But overall, it's going to be a great headlamp, on the trails, off the trails really. I mean, I could see myself working with this headlamp all day, and yeah, not all night, and it's not going to get sore or too heavy on your head. So I mean, yeah, if you're either an extreme trail runner or just want a really nice workable headlamp, it's definitely one to consider. We'll obviously drop a link below to the HM65R-T and all of the Fenix range. You can check it out there. They make some great products. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. Forgot to mention IP68 rated, so fully submersible for about 30 minutes, which is more than enough time if you're running around in the rain for a trail light. Yeah, you're gonna have no dramas with that at all. Also 2 meters impact resistant, which is a great feature too. Another thing to add is they do have sort of this cover for your buttons here, so they can't be accidentally pushed or anything like that too much if they're in a bag, or even if you're just sort of grazing over it, you're not going to accidentally push those buttons. So you got to be quite deliberate and get your hand on there. But yeah, definitely go grab yourself one. I'll drop a link in the description below to the HM65R-T. We'll also be able to reach the whole Fenix range from there. So they make some great products, so definitely worth a look. But thanks for watching this one. We've got new content coming out all the time, so stay tuned for the next one, and thanks for watching.